Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, collectors of all ages, welcome back to AussieVerse Comics and Collectors, where we are discussing another haul video with my mates, Grodd Watson and Sharif. How are you guys?
Good. Can't wait.
Got some books to show.
Videos. Let's get straight to it, I reckon. But before we do, if you are liking these videos or you're liking any of them, give it a like and subscribe, because we are so close to our 400 subscriber giveaway, where one lucky winner will be drawn live for a $100 Amazon gift card. If you do want to suggest videos or anything of the sort, please hit us up on Instagram at AussieVerse_comics_collectors, where you can also check out our graphic designer that does all of our editing and thumbnails, A51 Designs. Let's get down to the haul. Who wants to go first? Mark does. Okay.
Okay. So I'll do through the single issues first. The first one I'm going to mention is going to be a person that we had on this show, interviewed, the Scott Wilson. He's in Digiverse Dark Art. So
I want to get a copy.
Well, there is only one on his website, so in digiverse.com.au. I read it. It was really good. The artwork is phenomenal, and I really like the story, the characters already, and the storyline that it is going. It's quite violent, so but also too has a lot of the First Peoples language, and it explains the language on the very back page, even though it has a translation box down the bottom, but it will have the languages at the back page, and sort of a map of Australia where this sort of tribal area is based around and what the name of it is. So it's really cool. I'm really looking forward to the next ones. I don't know when the next ones are going to come out, but I'm keeping a good eye on it. And I highly recommend it, especially for any other Australians that are watching this. It's a good idea to bring a sort of First Peoples nation sort of comic book verse to it, and do a bit of educational stuff in between it, as well as just having a good time reading a kick-ass comic. So, yeah. Okay, so I'll go on to Marvel of my single issue. So, from the last haul, these are all pretty much the same titles, just the next issue, so not too much different. So I got Daredevil, Chip Zdarsky, issue 3. I liked the first 2 issues of that. Black Panther, John Ridley, number 9.
Well, that's a cool cover.
Yeah, they're all Alex Ross covers. Every month. Yeah.
Well, I like that.
Yeah, it's been a really good story. So when it does come out on either hardcover or trade, I recommend it. It's been a really interesting story so far. It's been one of my favourite reads of Marvel at the moment. Moon Knight, issue 15. This is still going. Before this had been a bit up and down, but it's starting to get good now that his personalities are back. So I think I mentioned to you last time, he had him locked away, and you guessed, Bo, that he'd be in a brothel, but no, he was in a bar, a strip club, but close. He locked him in, yeah. So yeah, that's been okay. I just picked this one up today at Collector's Edge, issue 1, Midnight Suns.
How was that?
I hadn't read it. I just picked it up this arvo.
Okay.
I might collect a couple of these because it's only a 5-issue mini. I might collect a couple before I read it and get a bit of momentum. But yeah. Punisher. Just starting to get interesting. So what are we now? Issue 6.
Is that Ares?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Ares.
And Ares is wearing his symbol, his old symbol.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the last issue ended that they were about to do a big battle, and obviously this issue, I got this today as well. is going to be the battle. So, yeah, pretty cool. It started to get really interesting. The first issues were like, meh, but now it's really starting to kick into a lot of action.
Versus Ares, wow.
Yeah, it's a good one. And then Iron Fist. This is issue 5. Is the last of the miniseries. It's not bad. I've only read the first 2 issues of this. I'm collecting the last 3 and just going to read them all in one. So yeah. Now on to me DC. You asked about this earlier in one of our chats, Sharif. This is the One Bad Day Riddler story.
I've heard that's brilliant.
It is. It's really good. And as we recorded another video about how much you love Riddler, you will love this, Bo. You will love this. This is Riddler at his smartest and best. Like in these books, I'm assuming, because it's One Bad Day, the writers are sort of, it's kind of like a little mini challenge that they've just got to push Batman to his absolute limits. And wow, the Riddler really does a number on Batman in this one.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah, I'll have to get that when it comes out in a collected edition.
Yeah, and it's done by the same team, Tom King and Goras. That's the same team that did Mr. Miracle.
Oh,
so
cool.
It looks exactly the same, Mr. Miracle. It's in those panels. And it's pretty cool.
Nice. Okay.
So on to other ones. Flash Annual. It's interesting cover. It's basically, this issue was what's Wally's wife's name again? Linda, yeah.
Hang on, so Wally is the Flash now, and the Flash is he?
Yeah. Barry's been off world. Yeah.
Oh, is he? Okay.
So issue 4 of Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's been okay. Issue 10, Batgirls. I really like this series. It's been good.
Been going for a while.
Yeah, 10, yeah. Which is surprising. I think it's still ongoing, so yeah. They haven't, even in solicitors, it's still going, so they're probably going to do another story arc and go from there. Nightwing, Tom Taylor. That's been really good. Yeah. Sort of Azrael. I loved the first issue of this and the one shot before it. So that's been really cool. Possibly my favourite series at the moment is Poison Ivy. Loving that. That's issue 4. Yeah, it's been really good. And last one of the single issues, just Ram V's Detective Comics. I've been collecting a couple of them because I want to read them in one, sort of 2 or 3 issues in one hit. To start Ram V's sort of. So I haven't read what his first issue is like yet. So that's my single issues. Do you want to see the rest, or are we going to go around? Or
yeah, keep going, mate. We'll do everyone in one go, I think.
Okay. So we got hardcovers and soft covers of DC. All right. So the only soft cover is Batman Beyond, the Rebirth Volume 4 I'm up to, written by Dan Jurgens. It's been okay. I think I read Volume 3 quite a while ago. I sort of jumped off it for a little bit, but I'll come back to it. It was nothing wrong with it. It's been pretty good. I got this because I'm put it on my list. Her new solo series is coming out next month, so I thought I would get the hardcover of Punchline. So these are all backups in the Joker series. So I think something like.
Is it a big book?
Yeah, it's a big book. I think. Obviously they're all. Yeah, Joker's 1 to 15. So it was the backup in all those. So 10 pages in each one. So I think it's 150 pages.
Oh, yeah, decent size.
Yeah, and I think there was a one shot of her as well, the trial when she went to jail. So yeah, so I'm interested in that because the solo series is coming out. And then I got these, well, to borrow just to read, and I'm going to give them back off a good friend of the show and a member of AussieVerse, Ryan. He gave me these Batman White Knight hardcovers to read. More Batman White Knight. And the Harley Quinn one.
Mm.
So he's given me a bit to read, Ryan has. And then obviously on to Marvel with soft covers and hard covers. I got Shang Chi, the latest Shang Chi trade. So Jing Ling Yang, who's been on the book now for a couple of years, is doing okay. Like I dropped this 6 issues in and going, I'll just go through the trades. I'll just buy the trades and read it by trades. So been good. I brought this off Ryan. So this is mine to own, but yeah, Wolverine, hardcover, Percy's.
Oh, you bought that off him. Cool.
Yeah. So I've been wanting to start this for quite some time. Just never sort of got around to it. But yeah, Ryan helped me out. And then he gave me more books just to borrow because he's trying to get me into X-Men because I'm not, like, I'm a fan of X-Men. I've just never really read much of X-Men. So he's got me Dawn of X, the Hickman run. Hardcover of House of X.
Oh.
So read that one first and then Dawn.
Okay, well, that's good to know. All right.
Yeah, I'd like to know what you think of all that.
Yeah. We've got a bit to get through to maybe I get to it, but yeah. And then all new Avengers he gave me.
Oh man, is that the first volume?
It's the
complete collection.
So how many issues is that?
It is. It says 1 to 10.
Okay, I can't wait for you to read that because that is like my favorite era of Avengers.
Oh, is it? So I got 2 issues left. I'm almost finished it.
What have you thought?
It's been good. I didn't like the start of it too much, but now that they've sort of got the new team together, there's a bit more momentum going. I've liked it now. I'm starting to really get into it, but yeah, to start with, it was a bit, but now I am liking it. I like the team a lot because I like Luke Cage, Captain America. You got Spider Woman, Jessica Drew. She's pretty cool. I've never really read her in anything, and very, very cool character.
If you want to read more, let me know. I will gladly give you more because that's
yeah, fair enough. As I said, I've enjoyed it now. I'm right into it. But as I said, the first 2 issues were okay, but then after that, it really started to hit momentum and really good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
All right. My turn. One thing that I forgot to show last haul was I was reading the latest Doctor Doom series and I saw that he had a flag, which naturally, of course, he should have. He's got his own nation. But I'd never wondered what Latvian's flag would be. And I saw it in the comic and I went, ooh, I wonder if I can buy that anywhere because Dr. Doom's my favorite villain. And lo and behold, I found a freaking, hang on, giant, that's upside down, giant flag of Latveria.
Yeah.
Now I just need to work out where to put that because I want to hang it on a wall or something.
How many people are going to ask you, what country is that? What flag is that?
This is my hometown, Latveria.
Is it? What?
I don't really buy toys that much because I just don't have the room. However, I pre-ordered this months ago and it finally arrived. And that is Marvel Legends Null. who comes with another head, and he also has another character with him. But for some reason, the wings are incredibly hard to put in. But we've got Venom. I haven't really paid enough attention to be able to try to get these wings in properly. But they're really not easy to put in. So I might even need some super glue. But yes, this is just like a mad freaking thing because I love Venom, as you know. Next after that, I've got 2 hardcovers that my brother Sharif sourced for me because he wouldn't let me pay ridiculous Australian dollars for, and he got me cheaper from America. So thank you very much, Sharif. And that is Deadly Class Volume 3, which I haven't read yet. I haven't read any of it, so I'm looking forward to reading all of that. And no doubt, as soon as I read it, I'll probably go to Netflix and watch the show. But because it's been cancelled, I'm not really in a hurry to watch the show because I know it's there. And the other one is Umbrella Academy, You Look Like Death, which is very, very pink. To read. It really stands out on the shelf.
Yeah.
You know? But yep, that's cool. I then got a few Omnibus, 2 omnibuses that were never on my high priority list because I've never read them. I've never really understood what the appeal was about them, but I understand that's obviously because I've never read it. It could be the greatest thing ever. It could be horrible, but I want pretty much every Marvel omnibus. So naturally, I got these when the deal was done from our friend Sayin Tan. I got Power Pack Volume 1 and Volume 2.
What are those ones about?
Hey?
What are those ones about?
Well, Power Pack are a group of kids. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really tell you anything about it. I haven't opened it yet either. But it's Power Pack 1 to 36, Uncanny X-Men 195 and 205, Thor 363, X Factor Annual 2, Marvel graphic novel Cloak and Dagger / Power Pack, and Shelter from the Storm, and Strange Tales 13 and 14. And then Power Pack Volume 2 has 37 to 62, so it obviously went for 62 issues.
Wow, that's a lot.
Excalibur 29, Power Pack Holiday Special, Power Pack 1 to 4, which was the new series, Fantastic Four 574, FF15, Power Pack 63, Power Pack Grow Up material from Marvel Superhero 6 and Marvel Fanfare 55.
It's a very cool thing to say in a Power Pack.
Yeah. The only character I know is the one that ended up joining like the Avengers arena and the initiative and all that later on, which was the female of the group, but I can't even remember her name now because it's been so many years. Sharif also hooked us up with this one, which is Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme Volume 3, which I'm really happy to get because I haven't read any of the 3 volumes, and there's a whole side of Doctor Strange's story that I'm really fascinated to read that I never knew existed, and that's when he has this other personality just called Strange, I think.
Okay.
And you see him like on that cover there.
Oh yeah, so he's sort of like wearing a jacket, is it?
Yeah, and I don't know what the deal is with that, but I remember Omar from Near Mint Condition when he was reviewing it. He was going on about how you've got Doctor Strange, but then you also have a different character called Strange, and I'm not quite sure what the deal is with it, but I'm looking forward to finding out.
Yeah.
One that was always on my list, but it wasn't on the high priority. But my good friend Mark Edgar Art, who I want to have on the show at some point, told me when he came over recently and he grabbed a few comics off me. When I was discussing the omnibuses that I want to get, I mentioned this one. He actually said he had 2 copies, one with the normal cover and this direct market cover, which is Amazing Fantasy. And I'm really happy to get that because for those that don't know, Spider-Man, his very first appearance was Amazing Fantasy 15, which was the last issue. So this has amazing. So it's the entire run, but because this was done in the 60s, they changed the title a few times. And it started off being called Amazing Adventures. So it's 1 to 6. Then it's Amazing Adult Fantasy, which is 7 to 14. And then the last issue is just called Amazing Fantasy.
Is that the reason why it was called Amazing Spider-Man?
I guess so, actually, yeah. Probably. Yeah. And plus, I love that cover. I'm always the guy that will always buy because this is copying this issue here.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And that's the cover of the other omnibus. So I'll always buy the realistic versions if I can. I always prefer those. The last 2 omnibuses I got is Justice League New 52 Volume 2, which is thick.
Jeez, don't drop that on your foot.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to reading this because when it came out, I might have read like maybe the first 3 or 4 trades, and I really enjoyed it. But I definitely haven't read anything that's in this second volume. So I'm looking forward to reading the whole Dark Side War and seeing what happens.
Cool.
The last omnibus I got is the greatest villain of all time, Doctor Doom, the Book of Doom. I'm really happy to get that because it has one of the greatest Doom stories of all time with Doctor Strange, which is Triumph and Torment, which is where him and Doctor Strange travel to hell to rescue Doom's mother. And it just
cool.
yeah, it really is good. And it has a lot of content, man. Like a lot. So yeah, that's really, really cool. I love having that spine on my shelf.
Yeah.
Doom.
And last but definitely not least, Ryan has convinced me to buy a box set on Amazon. And I plan on, I don't know what you two are giggling at, but I plan on buying this box set eventually. But every time I do, I either don't have the money or I'm buying for other things. And then one of my mates, Marco, ended up putting the second box set up on Facebook. And I messaged him and I've said, look, man, if I can pay for half of it now and half of it later, I'll take that. And he said, yep. And that is Dragon Ball Z, the complete box set. And this is huge. So the first box set is just Dragon Ball. This is Dragon Ball Z. I'm hoping that they make a Dragon Ball Super box set so I can get that one day. As you can see, it is a lot. It is a lot. And there's a poster in there. And yeah, just, I don't know where I'm going to store this because it takes up a lot of room. Volume 1 to 25.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. And it's beautiful artwork on this thing. So I'm pretty happy to get that. And that's all I got.
Sharif.
Is he falling asleep?
There.
Yeah.
There it is.
Really got to apologize for my internet connection. It's really shitty.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Right. Am I pixelated or?
No, you're good.
Yep. Okay. Hopefully the internet gods hold up. And I don't get too pixelated. Right. Singles. 5-issue series. Almost American by Ron Mars. This was on sale quite cheap on Facebook. I grabbed it first. And I'll find out what it is later. And part of my custom bind is Batman Streets of Gotham.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly but surely. Battle of the Planets again. That one's going to be, I think, all in would be around 25 issues. This particular run is only 12.
I've always been interested to read that. I don't know what it is, but it's Alex Ross.
Yeah.
Yeah, the covers always look great. I don't even know what it's about.
So have you not watched any of the original Japanese or the English ones?
No. So if you're going to make a custom of that, I want to borrow it one day, please.
Cyclops, the 12-issue series. Again, apart from that 12 issues, there are some other 4-issue or one-shot on Cyclops. It's going to be part of my X-Men solo binds. Next one, Dark Avengers, slowly. This one is part of the Siege. I'm not sure whether I want to keep this as part of Dark Avengers or part of Siege. I'll figure that one out later.
Buy 2 copies, man.
Finally found issue 1. It wasn't easy, and it's just over cover. Really happy with this one. I can start. I can start binding on that one. This one, I don't remember why I bought it. If you are curious, go online, find out what's Nobody's Child is all about. Right. Postal. The is it Deluxe or Library Edition? Collects the first series of 25 issues, as well as 2 specials. Mark is one of them, but it misses out on a few more that came after. So my copy was going to be more than the first volume hardcover. Again, part of the Siege. Sleeping Beauties. I think it's 15 issues, 18 issues long. I've got a few already, so this is a bit hard to find. It's gonna trickle in slowly. Batman Superman is gonna be part of the final few arcs of the New 52 before Rebirth starts, and the last 2 series is the 14-issue series of Superman Confidential.
Cool.
Funny thing is, with the first story arc, it goes issue 1 to 5, and then the last part is issue 11. So it jumps. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. And Bo, thank you for letting me know about this.
Yeah.
So
I'm single issues.
I am 1 issue short of my custom for volume 15, which is the Governor special. Everything else is set. Did I freeze?
Nope.
No.
I've got 2 stacks of soft covers.
You're all good, mate.
You're all clear.
Yeah, am I? Because you are frozen on my screen. 4 volume of Cross, Wish You Were Here. I've got volume 2 and 3. These zombie stories. Zombies. Just Walking Dead. Part of the Buffyverse. Frey. This is set in the future. She's like the last Slayer with that weapon there that was used by Buffy in season 7. And then this I got on sale from our Facebook group, Green Lanterns, all 7 volumes. I think I can't remember whether it's this one or the next series that has 2 more volumes, which is
I'm dying to read.
Hal Jordan, Green Lantern Call.
Yeah, that's 6.
7.
6 or 7? Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Sequel to Green Lanterns.
Yeah, I can't wait to read all that stuff.
Yeah, I've only read the Rob Vendetti one, the Hal Jordan one, but that was really good. And I reckon I might read that. Actual Humphreys is the one that wrote just the Green Lantern Corps, isn't it?
The Hal Jordan one.
No, Hal Jordan Vendetti.
Green Lanterns. Humphreys, Roca, Pensica, and Cricket.
Yeah. Cool.
Next series, 4 volumes. This is I didn't even know that this series is part of the Incorruptible, Irredeemable series. Insufferable.
Oh! You just reminded me. I got all 4 volumes of that too.
This is 5. Is it 4?
5?
Is it 4 or 5?
4, yeah.
5. Sorry. Nah, yeah. 4.
Oh,
4.
gave me a heart attack. I've got
Yeah, because this one is volume 7 of Incorruptible. That's the one I'm missing. So you came together. I thought
I got those 4 volumes yesterday. They're in my bag, and I forgot to bring them out.
Did you?
Yeah, just off. I think it was Dane.
The only reason I found out about this was from the Kickstarter for Insufferable, the hardcovers.
Yeah, same.
Kickstarter project. Yeah, that's how I found out about this one. Will you be getting the Kickstarter set?
No, I wanted to. I really, really wanted to, but the conversion, man, is just ridiculous. You know, it's so expensive. It ended up being
it's a killer. It's a killer.
$300 or something. You know.
And like I said, this is volume 7 of Incorruptible. It's the last volume of that series. Mark, you're just starting on Dawn of X. I'm almost finishing on Reign of X. This is volume 12. Reign finishes at volume 13. I'm in a little bit of a quandary because volume 12 and volume 13 is actually collected as the what was it? Hellfire Gala.
Okay.
And I've got Hellfire Gala on my shelf. But the completist in me just want to finish off Reign of X.
You know they've got the second Hellfire Gala now as well.
In trades?
Yeah, it's in the latest previews. It's the Hellfire Gala Year 2. It's like the next year, and what I don't understand is that it's a trade.
Year 2,
where the last one was a hardcover.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they
this
usually
is
bring out the hardcover first, don't they?
Yeah, hang on. I've got a photo of it here. X-Men Hellfire Gala.
I'm going to stop at Reign.
Immortal.
Ooh.
That's the new Hellfire Gala.
No, don't do this.
Yeah, it is.
No.
$35 from Comic Book
No, I
America.
was just about to. I was just gonna stop at 10 Lives and Deaths of Wolverine. Why?
Know what you're doing after this stream.
Right, this next series is collected in 4 oversized hardcovers, but I got a pretty good deal on them. It's Revival, all 8 volumes. So instead of getting 4 original hardcovers, I may be doing 4 volumes each. So I'll get 2 books out of these. Mark, you said you've not read anything about this character. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again, I'm gonna.
That new costume really didn't last long, did it?
That one when she
Yeah.
got pregnant.
Yeah. I remember they made a big deal out of finally changing her costume.
Is she an interesting character? Because I have in mind her in the All New Avengers.
She is, because she's a SHIELD agent. She was a Hydra agent. Yeah, she is pretty cool.
Very don't take no shit from nobody sort of character, isn't she? That's the vibe I get. So I thought she's been the best in that series so far.
Yeah, she really shines in New Avengers.
Mm.
As does Luke Cage, Iron Fist, Sentry, a few others.
The next lot are all hardcovers. There's 2 regular sized ones. One is from Jeff Lemire's book. I didn't realize it was going to be this thick because it only collects I think 6 issues, so that's pretty thick for 6 issues.
Must be oversized
and
issues.
this is Serial by Terry Moore.
Oh.
It's thin, but it says Omnibus. This and this is and this is a follow-up from another series by Terry Moore as well, which is Rachel Rising.
Oof, that's big.
That's meaty.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pretty thick. Pretty happy with that one. It's a little hard to come by. All right, how should I go about this strength? Right, how will it? Pistol Whip. No idea what it is. It just popped up as a recommendation. Who's it from? Oh, Matt Kint. I think that's one of the reasons why I bought it, because it's from Matt Kint. Just as a comparison on size, but about
Show us that spine.
same height, but
Is that
sorry,
stick out in your bookshelf? Is it, or
it's gonna stick out. Yeah.
Mm.
Can you show us that spine? Yeah, baby, that's what it's all about.
Pistol Whip?
Pistol. The next few, they're all oversized. I'll start with the deluxe ones first. Finally, number 12. I'm done. I
Yes.
can start.
Please start reading that soon.
All right, and then we'll talk.
Yes.
The latest Batman Deluxe Volume 6 from Tom King.
Oh yeah.
I'm missing volume 3 and 5. Gotta hunt those down. And part of the Rebirth series, Nightwing 1, 2, and 3. These came a little late because if not, they would have been part of my customs. I've already stripped Flash, Superman. I'm gonna start on Action Comics soon. What else did I? Yeah, those will be. Yeah, hopefully they'll come out well.
Those
Companion piece, Secret Wars, Last Days Off.
what does that have in it?
This collects quite a few. I'll be like an old man here. Let's see. Captain America and the Mighty Avengers 8 and 9. Loki, Agent of Asgard 14 to 17. Magneto 18 to 21. Black Widow 19 and 20. Miss Marvel 16 to 19. The Punisher 19 to 20. Silver Surfer 13 to 15. Ant-Man Last Days issue 1. Guessing that's a one shot. Silk issue 7 and Spider-Woman issue 10.
Yeah,
I think
why,
this one.
I think that's why I've never bought it, because I have them all in trades, but I still want to get it because that's a good looking hardcover.
Yeah, and it sits perfectly beside Secret Wars. I'm a little late to the game, Volume 3. So, there. This one, I didn't plan on getting it because I've already got my custom up there in red. Those are the Flash ones. And this is Volume 3 of the Omni. When it's going at 67-68% off, how can you say no? And yeah, got mine together with yours at the same time, Bo. Like you said, I don't want to pay ridiculous prices for those ones. And this one, I got it together with Flash as well. I think about this same amount of discount. Pretty thin.
That's the DM too, isn't it?
Yeah. I think somehow the DM is slightly cheaper than the regular cover. I don't know why. Yeah. Last two books. This one is the first issue of this one is collected in the last issue of one of your OmniBeau. No problems with the new spine because the rest of my amazing are all small spines as well. Last hardcover, library edition. I didn't know that this one existed.
Oh man.
This is I found this on one of the shelves in one of my LCS. $30-$40 for library edition. So pretty happy with this one. And that's it. That's my last one. Yeah.
I'm so jealous of those Buffy comics because I don't have any of them, and it's just so hard to find. It's so expensive. Maybe one day.
Yeah. One day.
Hey,
it took me 3 years to find season 8. So there's always hope.
Yeah. All right, awesome. Well, this has been another haul video courtesy of AussieVerse Comics and Collectors. Thank you for taking the time and joining us once again. And please remember to like and subscribe so that we can potentially give you a $100 Amazon gift card. Until next time, folks, Sharif, Mark, what is AussieVerse?
For life.
Good work, Mark.
Nice.
See you later, guys.